great stop, helipad.
We have to get airlifted
Somebody,
out.
yeah, can take me down.
Yeah. So should we just call 911 and have them come get us?
Yeah.
What is going on, Adventure Nation? Today we start our video here at the Mendenhall Glacier.
Whoa.
This is TME with Paul and Lorena. Yes, we are out at Mendenhall Glacier and it is absolutely spectacular. We're going to do the walk out to Nugget Falls and just explore a little. Probably go up into the visitor center.
The reason we're so bundled up is because of this.
Yes, the effect of the valley air conditioned by ice. It's much cooler as you get up here closer to the glacier for sure. And that means Lori's going to be freezing today.
Yes.
All the air coming off of the ice cools down the valley, and therefore 10 degrees cooler than down in the valley.
All right, we are going to take a walk out to Nugget Falls first, and then we'll come back up and do the visitor center after. Lorena has not been in the visitor center, so we'll definitely check that out. We're gonna give her all the info about glaciers that she could possibly ever need to know.
And this is non-related to Alaska or our visit, but I feel so weird vlogging right now because everybody's staring, and I was used to it before, and now I'm not used to it.
Now you're not used to it again. Let them stare, Lorena, let them stare. So this is the rock with the spirit of Romeo, the wolf. Remember that story I told you?
I do, but you can tell it a little bit later at the visitor center.
There we go, I can do that. Ooh, you can see it just barely now, and you can hear it roaring. The falls are upon us. All right, Lori, what are your first impressions?
Massive, beautiful, a lot of water. I'm glad it rained yesterday, so it's more abundant.
Yes, that is true. And there it is. The spectacular Nugget Falls. Of course, Mendenhall Lake's nothing to shake a stick at either. It's pretty beautiful. And as I always tell people, you really can't see the glacier that much from here. You can just see that little tiny peak of it. So the best view of the glacier is from the visitor center for sure. Or kayaking.
Kayak.
Yes,
That's
that would be the best
That
view.
would be the way.
For sure. Very cool, isn't it?
So cool.
Yeah, there's lots of waterfalls around Alaska and around various places, but there's very few that you can get that are that big and get as up close as you can here. That's what makes this one really special.
And I think the picture doesn't make it justice, but you can see how small the people are compared to it,
Yeah.
how close you can get.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, speaking of getting close, let's get close. All right, Lori. Lori and I hiked up a little hill here, and we're now on the side of the falls, and it's incredible how much different the sound is.
But I feel we should have not done this. We're being those people, I think, at the national park.
No, it's fine. Look, the waterfall's right here behind us. Look. But it's so much quieter right here than right down at the bottom. Holy smokes. Very, very cool. Just a little bit different perspective is all. So yeah, from up here you can see a great shot of the visitor center over there, which is wild. And then that skater's cabin where I got kidnapped and thrown on the bicycle is over there. Awesome, awesome. Now I will say that being up close to that is cool. But when you're out here on this little peninsula, you really get the perspective of how big that waterfall is and how far off of the mountain it comes. Very, very cool. Now, the other day when we were hiking up around in there, probably on the top of that ridge right there. We were up in there when we did the East Glacier, because you were just up above the waterfall, but it was beautiful up there looking down. Although you couldn't see the waterfall perfectly, actually all you saw was that drop off. it was a great hike. 3.5 miles with like 700 or 800 feet of elevation, so it was a little brutal. I think Lori's probably still feeling it.
What?
The hike from the other day, East Glacier.
Yes. On my calves, yes. Thank you, Ian.
All right, Miss Lorena, should we head back?
Yes.
Let's do it. This is a really cool here, this little overhead bridge or above the
But this rock wall
creek bridge. Yeah, the rock wall is pretty
is
cool.
so mossy.
Isn't that awesome? So there are a couple of these little bridges as you go through these areas. They go up above creeks. Just an absolutely gorgeous nature walk. And I say walk,
not
like
very hard.
yeah,
It's a very doable hike, even if you're in a wheelchair.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
can get that.
And I hate to use the word hike because on a
Nature walk.
hike level, I would say between 1 and 10, it's probably a 2, probably.
Yeah.
1.5, 2. It's really pretty easy, and the path is all this. It's not paved, but it's a very well groomed gravel path. So yeah, if you had somebody in a wheelchair, you could push them out here, or a baby carriage, things like that. You could definitely push all that stuff out. Photo point, and from up here, you're way out in front of the visitor center, so you get a cool view of both the waterfall and the glacier. Absolutely spectacular today. Blue sky breaking through the clouds, and then just an amazing panoramic of Mendenhall Lake. Awesome.
Yeah. I feel like doesn't get more Alaskan than this because there's a salmon in front of us too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is. There's a sleeping salmon down here.
A sleeping salmon.
Look at right there. That's salmon. He's asleep. I don't think he's going to wake up anytime soon. I had taken some video in here before, but today's a much better day because there's almost no people in here. So you can see like the glacier here, the model of the glacier. Pretty cool. And then this is Romeo. This is a wolf that roamed around here from 2003 to 2009 and played with local dogs. He was actually a nice wolf. They called him Romeo the Friendly Wolf. We were just reading a sign down there and they were talking about black bears aren't necessarily black. They can be brown, black, and this one here is like a bluish color, blue-gray. And they said those are called glacier bears and they're only found here in Southeast Alaska. So that's really interesting, but they have this little sign just kind of hidden down here on the floor talking about that. And I thought it's a really, really cool and important thing to read while you're here around the glacier. They don't know why they've adopted that color, but they said it's only found here in Southeast Alaska. Pretty cool. This is an extremely cool map of the glacier and Juneau ice fields. So this is Mendenhall over here. So all the way down into here, the Mendenhall Glacier. So we're here at the visitor center. So yeah, it shows that 1760 it came all the way out to Back Loop Road, and it's receded that much. So that is crazy. The only glacier that is currently advancing is this one here, Taku Glacier. And they said that since 2009 it's been advancing. It's the only one advancing in the last half century. And they said that it will continue to advance for quite some time, even though the warming of the climate. So pretty amazing. And then this is all the ice field. Border of United States and Canada, kind of in the middle of the ice field. Just really, really cool. I've brought Lori over to the other side of Mendenhall Lake. We're out in front of Skater's cabin, and the glacier is looking mighty fine today with the sun shining on it the way it is. And of course, the falls over on the other side as well, where we were just a little bit earlier. You can hear helicopters coming off the glacier. Can't see them.
Through the clouds. You can see them through the clouds.
Oh, you can see them coming through the clouds. I don't think that's going to show up on camera. Let me see. Yeah, 3 of them coming through the clouds.
4 of them.
4 now, yeah. Not seeing them on the camera.
Tiny dots.
They are tiny dots.
Just imagine they're there.
Yes, you'll just have to trust us that there are 4 helicopters right there in the sky. All right, we've just had dinner. Lori's buttoning up her coat. And we are here at Blueberry Trail. And it's 7:50 at night. Probably not the best time of night to go start a hike, but
it's supposed to be super short. So we're gonna go do that.
We need to do a walk after eating that much.
Yeah.
Like
That's
this.
true.
And two, there's supposed to be a lot of blueberries, and right now they're ripe. So we're supposed to go and get a handful of them.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, the start of the trail is pretty spectacular. So
And spooky.
I don't know about spooky.
Well, it's getting to that time of the day.
Yeah. Hopefully your phone is got more power than mine, so we can use it as a flashlight to get out. All right, this is absolutely beautiful up through here. You can tell we're very close to the airport. Hear that float plane coming in. But the area is really interesting because there's so many fallen trees up in here. And I don't know if it's because the snow it gets so thick up in here or what happened here, but there's so many fallen trees.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
and
very
there's
interesting.
no permafrost, right? Remember the drunken forest?
Right.
I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's permafrost, no.
And I think I found chicken of the forest. We're gonna put that picture. We already passed it, so we get on the way back. And let us know if that's what it is.
Chicken of the forest is a type of mushroom, right?
Mushroom. Uh-huh.
Trail recommended by some of my roommates. Seriously, look in this spot here. Look down through here. The boulders and the trees and the way everything is. I'm assuming it's got to be heavy snowfall or something knocking all these down. But this trail is straight up. Not for the faint of heart for sure. This, I don't know if we were quite prepared for that. We were told we needed mud boots, but today is dry. So no mud boots required. But it is straight up the side of the hill.
I think this one is wheelchair friendly.
Not wheelchair friendly for sure. If we do see a bear in here, it's going to be pretty hard for either one of us to outrun the other on all these rocks. No. Okay, viewers, we know we've got some smart folks there on the channel, so chicken of the woods or chicken of the forest, or what do you think that is? What kind of mushroom? All right, we think we're getting close, but we're also losing daylight. As you folks can see, it's getting a little darker in here. What is going on with the trail?
We can maybe go around
the trail disappears. Yeah, let's go around this side, because down through that middle there is looking a pretty muddy. Look at that. Got the La Brea tar pits here. We don't want to go through that. That looks like it's a bad idea. So we're going to go up and over here and continue. But we think we're about 3/4 of the way there. And yeah, it looks like just up over this next hill we might be good. So let's do it. All right, baby. How do you feel about this? Do you feel like we probably should have turned around 15 minutes ago?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep going then and see what happens.
The sun really goes down here. Very hard to navigate there.
It's going to be a little bit tough to navigate. And I'm feeling like we're going to get a little bit muddy. We're actually off trail here, folks, because the trail is super muddy.
You can show the trail right there.
Yeah, this is a trail we're coming back to, and that's it. Yeah, that does not look fun. So we kind of went off trail a little bit, but other people look like they've gone there. So we're not pioneering this thing, no. But I'm betting we're almost there. We're almost there, Lori.
Oh, I can feel it. This was not good yet. Right after
this
dinner.
was a terrible idea.
Right after dinner.
Absolutely disgusting idea after dinner to hike this. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go, folks. Yeah, that is good news up there. That's the clearing. And it looks lighter out than it actually is. Once we get down in the canopy again, it's gonna get dark really fast. But that's looking like where, oh yeah, look, I can see a structure right there.
Okay.
The fence. So that's where we need to go.
I need a minute though.
It's a little brutal.
It is.
All right. There's your 30 seconds.
It's a minute.
Okay. We're up to the top here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of electrical deal. And oh my goodness, the payoff is going to be huge, Lori. Yeah. It's going to be huge. Yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah. Check this out. Oh, an absolutely
stunning view of the glacier from up here. Check that out. And then down into Mendenhall Valley down there.
Great stop, helipad.
If we have to get airlifted
Somebody,
out.
yeah, can take me down.
Yeah. So should we just call 911 and have them come get us?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's a helipad right there. Nice. So supposedly the blueberries are down around in the helipad somewhere. That looks blueberry-ish. Yeah, I think I see some on there. Let's go walk out onto the helipad. There's Lori over on the platform. She's getting ready to come down. I am on the helipad, or I'm assuming it's a helipad. Pretty sure this is a helipad. And you can see some other little buildings over here. I'm assuming our cell reception will be fantastic. I don't know, but I have a feeling. But look at this. Wow. There is our sun that we're about to lose in about 5 minutes. So you better grab blueberries and let's hit it.
Time to go down.
Look at that. You can even see Auk Bay down there. Holy smokes. Incredible. Lori, what you doing?
Foraging.
Look at those blueberries.
Blueberries.
Interesting. Right here.
Yeah.
We should probably go down below and see if there's some down
more.
there. Yep. But my phone is almost dead. So I don't know how much more video I can shoot. We're probably going to need to save it for cell. How much does your phone have left on it?
A lot.
Okay, you're good.
Better than yours.
Oh, don't even start. As you can see, it's getting a little bit darker in here. On camera, it looks so light. It's wild, but it is not that light out. And
so we're hustling.
we are hustling. We started out at the top at 8:22, hoping that we get back before it's totally blacked out.
Yeah, because sun is down already.
The sun is down, so now we're just catching the dusk. So off to the side, yeah, this is a little nasty looking through there. All right, here we are going down the rocky section. This section here is pretty crazy. Lots of rocks. Great spot to twist our ankles. So we're trying to go as fast as we can, yet as careful as possible, so that does not happen.
For the mushroom with me, see if it is or not. I'm gonna research it at home.
Lori's gonna poison us with mushrooms that she found in the middle of the woods.
You don't have to have it. I can have it, and you can take me to the hospital if needed.
All right, I can do that. As you can see, folks, it is getting darker now, but I think we're only about 5, maybe 10 minutes to the bottom of the trail at this
10
point.
to 15, I would say.
So I think we're good. All right, I don't know where we went off the path, Lori, but we might be lost.
We went foraging, and
we got our mushrooms.
and then we got lost.
Right. So I don't know if we can find the van around here somewhere. But all right, well, let's keep walking and see if we can find it.
Oh my God, that's so silly.
So bad. We made it back, but yes, it is getting a little bit late.
1 hour later.
No instruments, none of that stuff. It's just us up here. So we're gonna do some songs for you guys. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have you sing along with us a little bit later on. But this song right now is just a chill vibe, and we're